Moneymaker. I've never seen that guy before. He's cool. Wealthy Whelp.
I like him. Little chubster.
Looks like Musk.
Just a little chubster.
Look at his belly.
Look at him.
Looks exactly like Elon Musk. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Discovery Queue. My name is Nick Landra, editor-in-chief of Second Wind, joined by Marty Sleva.
Hey.
And today, we are playing Monster Train 2.
Chugga,
and
chugga,
I bet you can't guess
chew.
what type of game this is, Marty.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a 3D puzzle platformer with a twist. No, it is not. It is a deck building roguelike. We are back. I mean, this is a sequel to like one of the probably one of the iconic pillars of the roguelike deck builder genre, I would say.
Yes. I actually prefer this over Slay the Spire, so normally we jump right into gameplay, but there is some menu stuff I do need to go through to kind of get this game across.
Yeah,
so technically, this is gameplay. Alright, so the way Monster Train 2 works is, well, you're on a train, and you get different clans to use, and that's kind of this game's really unique hook. Where you get all these different clans to pick from, and each one has its own kind of set of cards to use.
Okay.
And the hook in this game is that you create different synergies by pairing them with another allied clan.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pair them with a different allied clan, so you kind of get a mix of the primary clan's cards and the allied cards.
Gotcha.
So you can kind of create really kind of crazy builds with it, and then as you see here, you have a core hero that you use.
Grinderbin. This is TV's Grinderbin from Adventures.
This is a very scary Grinderbin. He does not have a umbrella that shoots things. He has a straight up axe. But you also get different cards based on the hero that you choose, and each faction has two different heroes.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to use this one. You unlock this hero much later in the game. You start off with the Banished and the Pyre-born, and then you have to unlock these three different ones, and then they all have different. They all have level ups, and so you unlock cards for each clan as you keep going. There's a story in the game which is really goofy about basically how hell is trying to fight heaven.
Yeah. Just like real life,
and the hell is the good guys in this one.
Great.
And then the whole point is to make it to the end while protecting your pyre heart. And they didn't have this in the first game. In this game, you can unlock different pyre hearts, and these all give you different buffs based on which one you choose.
Okay.
So for this one, I'm going to do this one because it adds another spot on the floor for me to add a character to.
So does this feel like people who played the first game, are they going to feel kind of right at home in this? Does this feel like one of those, it's building on the foundation of the first but then adding a ton of new stuff?
Yes, this is very much the same game, just better. And that's really all it should have been. I think Slay the Spire 2 is going to be the same thing. So what I did there is I picked a character upgrade here, and then I picked an artifact, which these gives you buffs. So this first one that I picked, advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. So position is very important in this game.
Sure.
So
you've put a bundle of time into this game.
I've probably put almost 50 hours in this game already.
Yeesh. Yeah, this is one of those games we got quite a bit early from its launch date on May 21st. So I think we got code like a month or so early.
Yeah, we usually don't get games we never get games as early as I got this one. I think I got this one super early because I knew what a fan I was of the first game. Yeah. Because as I've been playing it, like there's been new art assets coming in, which is really
funny.
Cool.
Yeah.
Get to like see the development as it goes live.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep this explanation very simple here. So this is the train you're on. You have to protect this pyre heart. You have 3 floors. When there's an X, that means you're basically gonna kill the thing. If you only see a number drop, then that's how many health points you're taking away. The same for
60.
my guys. After each wave, they move to the next floor, and then the next floor, and then to the pyre heart.
And you're the last line of defense up at the top?
Yep. The heart is your health points, and then the swords are your attack points. So the unique thing about this, that looks more like Grinderbin.
Yeah, there you go.
except very short and stubby.
Yeah, it looks like those little things in Dark Root Base in Dark Souls that you beat up one and then the mom comes and just slaps you in the face.
So the unique thing about this clan I'm using right now is these mushrooms. Basically, they could just keep growing and keep building up your character.
Okay.
So there's so many mechanics explaining this. So I'm gonna let you start asking questions. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking.
So just out of curiosity, the things aren't moving up the train. It's like they're simultaneously. There's things on the first, second, and third floor. It's not like, are things moving from the first floor to the second floor to the third floor?
No, they are moving up floors.
Okay.
That one thing just spawned up there because it's an extra thing that gives you some gold, which is how you buy upgrades.
So if something's on the first floor and you don't kill it by the end of the turn, it will then move on to the second floor with whatever remaining HP. Gotcha.
Yes. Alright, so Conduit is magic power. So what I was doing there was I was just adding magic power to this character, so any spell cards I use on this floor will now be more powerful because I added Conduit.
Gotcha. So like from right now, like I think I was on a stream or something with you playing Monster Train. This just to me, from what I remember, kind of like looks like Monster Train. Like what would you say are the biggest difference or kind of improvements that make this, like you said earlier, a sequel that's just kind of better in every way?
I think the character the character builds are a lot more interesting in this. Like I really like this mushroom one because you can build some really like broken builds when you really get going.
Yeah.
So like on this one, for example, I'm gonna start spawning these up here. Anytime this guy or anytime these mushroom guys die, then I get rage for harvesting them. So every time they die, I'm harvesting them, and so my main character here will keep growing in power.
Okay.
And basically, you could just completely break it. So each round you go through will basically have a bunch of waves of enemies, and then a boss at the end of that round. And
is
then when you get to the end,
this
guy's the boss of this round. And then when you get to the end, basically the end of this act, you will fight like a major boss at the end of it, which is a lot harder than these first bosses. So he actually killed my character before I finished him, so he's going to get some hits on my pyre, which isn't good.
But then the pyre is able to defend itself.
Pyre is able to fight back, and yeah. So after each round, you get to pick a new card, or you can skip it to get gold. So on this one, I'm gonna take this card because I get to spawn one mushroom for every 10 cards in my deck.
That seems good. Seems like you do an oops all mushroom kind of deck.
Yes. The allied clan I picked has its own set of things to pay attention to.
Sure.
But before we get to that, so basically every time you finish a round, you get to pick a track to go on, and you get a unit card, and you can upgrade stuff.
Yeah, seems like a pretty standard kind of language of these roguelike deck builders now.
Yeah.
Which I know Monster Train, was pretty early to that, along with Slay the Spire, pretty early to the trend. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this route because I want to keep building up my underlings.
It is funny, even though I don't really play these games, I've watched you and other second winders play them enough on streams and videos to where I am seeing the common language between them all.
Yes.
Even like recently we've done videos on stuff like Drop Duchy and Starvaders, and just even seeing the ones like Jack's been playing that, like, in the same way that I play a ton of 2D Metroidvanias, it's very easy to quickly see, these are the Metroidvania tropes of doors you can't get by, and jumps that you need various abilities, and a boss where you're able to beat and gain their power. I see the exact same kind of language through these deck building roguelikes, which I think is pretty neat.
That's kind of why I've really grown to love them, is just because I can open up one of these games and I understand immediately what I'm doing.
Sure,
and it's all about just learning the synergy between cards.
Yeah, you see a shared, like a shared spinal structure between all of these games, but then the differences is in the small details between them. You know.
Yeah.
The question I asked for all these, so this is there that kind of roguelike meta progress to where even if you lose, you lose a run after 20 minutes, is there some sort of progress that you've made that will then carry over and make your next runs somewhat easier?
The meta progression in this is really more unlocking the new clans and then unlocking the cards that come with them.
Sure.
So there's not permanent progression to the cards or anything like that. Yeah, there's not a whole. I would say this is one of the more rogue-like lights.
Like and light, yeah.
Yeah, it has those meta progression elements, but it's more just unlocking new things to use.
Okay, yeah. And again, even we when we were playing Starvaders, how they said, like, you don't get better because of the runs, you just get more options to play the game differently. So,
yes,
and I'm sure, like, if you're playing a character, a clan that isn't this mushroom-based thing, I imagine the cards and the strategy and the way these battles are going to unfold are going to be way different, because clearly what you're doing now is trying to, like, flood the zone with these mushrooms, which will then empower your various other warriors. Yeah,
exactly. I am not doing good on this run so far.
You know what? I believe this monster train, sometimes it gets off the track.
I've kind of had an unlucky draw. Usually I get a card that I need right at the start, and I didn't get it this time.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna lose this round, but I don't like that my pyre's taking so much damage immediately.
By his big knee.
Oh wait, I am gonna lose this round. I lied.
Oh no! Well, we saw what it's like to play as one of these mushroom folks. Then can you swap over to, like, another another class so we can see how different it is?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with the first class that everybody's probably gonna use. I'm not gonna show off this one because maybe I will. Will I? Yes, I will. Fine. Let's go back to the normal heart. So this clan is all about basically stacking pyre on the enemies. Pyre gel is what they call it.
Sure, napalm.
And so after each stack, you do more damage when you hit them with more pyre gel.
Gotcha. Listen, this is what I've been doing in Clair Obscure as well, and it's been working out incredibly well.
And I just got a really good artifact to start with this magma core. Your pyre applies pyre gel 2 to enemy units on all floors on revenge.
What is revenge?
So anytime you get hit, it applies revenge. And so whatever the revenge
statuses or
status
action.
is, yeah. So normally, like, you can play this in any way you want. Like, you don't have to put your hero all the way up at the top floor. I normally
you can have
do
it be the first thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I normally do just because you can, like, really stack power up there.
Yeah, like even with those, like, mushroom folks earlier, you were buffing your main dude so that when they get to that line, he's as strong as.
I don't know why I keep getting vengeful shards. I think something must have happened or I keep getting that. So basically, that if I don't purge that card, it's gonna cause damage to my pyre almost immediately.
Oh, gotcha.
So the spell cards, you can attack anybody where you want, which is super useful. So that's why I was trying to focus on Conduit in the last one. And like that guy I just sacrificed, because I get Scissor Hands out of him, which is gonna raise the attack damage of one of my characters by 9 points. And then this guy, his thing is Avarice. Anytime he hits somebody that is unblocked, I get 10 gold for that, so he can really stack up gold quick.
And gold is what you use, like, in the shops in between battles. You know,
Correct.
if you roll by a shop, on the train.
I actually think I know why I might have lost last round so quickly. I think that artifact I got that pulled the back units up to the front actually might have screwed me.
Oh, it's never good.
Alright, so that'll take care of that. I'm sacrificing them because I'll get a vampire's tooth out of that.
Love getting vampires.
So the pyre is down here, this little red indicator, and it's showing the stacks that I'm adding to him. So after I deal 14 damage to him, he's going to take another 6 damage.
Hell yeah.
And now he's going to take 23 because I just grafted that onto. And yes, all the characters have very dumb sounding
I like it. Yeah.
voices.
I like it. Jesse and I recorded another episode of Discover VQ earlier today for Labyrinth the Demon King, and the characters just sounded like Banjo-Kazooie characters from Hell, and the characters in this game sound like Banjo-Kazooie characters on Helium, so it's excellent.
Oh, okay.
I've had a very strange day of listening to critters talking in games.
I don't think I've ever heard Banjo-Kazooie characters.
Oh,
so.
you just... I will... The next time we podcast together, I will do my full range of Banjo voices.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
That's... I've never wanted anything more than that.
I gotta give you something to look forward to. Gotta give them something to look forward to.
So, I've shown you quite a few of these types of games now. Has any, like, even piqued your fancy?
No, it's... Like, I understand why people like these games. Like, I understand the appeal, and I understand more and more see them, like, the little nuances between them that separate one for another. I feel like I'm just such a... I like a game that has a beginning, middle, and end, whereas these just kind of don't, right? These are, like, forever games for people, which I just... have never been my thing, whether it's, mobile game. Yeah, there were some mobile games that I'll get into for a little while, but like it's pretty easy for me to like kick the habit of something like a Marvel Snap or a Pokemon card game or anything like that.
Yeah, I like this game. I feel like if you like something like Marvel Snap, you might actually like these games.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is I like Marvel Snap because every time I see a character pop up, I'm like, I know who that character is, and I have a 30-year history with them.
How do we not have like a Marvel Roguelike deck builder yet? Yeah, goddamn.
I mean, are there any like?
Well, I don't think there's any brand ones
licensed. Yeah, Roguelike deck builders. Kind of surprising, right?
They gotta be coming.
Sure. Yeah.
This genre is so huge now. Like,
I think. Well, does Disney have one? No, Disney has like a card game, but I don't think there's like a digital version.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so I just got a really good character that basically is gonna really help me on these earlier rows. So this character does incant. So anytime I cast a spell here, then every enemy gets pyrogel stacked. So I'm not gonna use this because if I consume it, then I only get to use it once per game, or once per round. But I already cast my first spell, and so they all got pyrogel, so they're all gonna take extra damage at the end of this round.
Nice.
I'm assuming most people that are gonna be watching this Discovery Queue have probably played Monster Train, and they're probably gonna see this and be like, "Yep, this is all I wanted from it."
Yeah, exactly.
Very much a game that was like not broken at all and didn't need any fixing and really just needed new characters, maybe some better visuals, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, it has been like the game I think originally launched in 2020, like right after COVID started, I think was when the first game came out. And obviously got more and more popular over time, ended up coming to console and like Switch and iOS
Game
and
Pass
stuff. Game Pass. Yeah. So, it's been a long time. It's been 5 years almost since the first one.
Why does time feel like it keeps getting faster and faster?
We're getting older. That's the difference.
Oh, why? I don't want it. So anytime you take damage to your pyre, you also get less rewards at the end. So
okay.
Only slightly upset.
So it encourages you to not like rely too much on letting them get to the top to have the pyre.
Yes. Some characters also get these special abilities. That's what this thing is. So here, get to add pyre to him through his special move, I guess. So
Nice.
he wasn't gonna die before. Now he is. Do. Oh, also this is playing much faster than it normally would because you can speed up the time.
Gotcha. What is it for? Just for a second, just put it on normal.
Okay.
Just I just want to see like what the. And so I guess that speed would purely be for the animations because nothing you do in this game is Twitch based, right? This is all you have. You have unlimited time to make your move.
Just animations.
Yeah. But no, I get that. Like, there's plenty of games like that where I'm like, I want to see everything in real time, and then after I put in enough hours into it, I'm like, no, we can speed this up.
Yeah. Man, I might be in trouble on this run too.
Oh no,
what's going on
game's
here?
gotten tough.
don't
You
know
get too many of
why.
those VSs. That's the problem. You're getting too many vengeful shards.
You can only use one equipment on a thing at a time. I'm gonna do this. Okay. I might. No, I'm not gonna squeak this out. Shit.
I believe in you.
He's got too much armor. I promise, I'm very good at this game.
He's too beefy. He's too beefy.
I'm under pressure recording for a non-live audience.
He's too beefy.
Well, I guess I just, these first two runs, I gotta show people like what a bad player looks like.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that I can really
say
wow
that's
you
definitely
later.
a thing. You got him.
I did.
You didn't lose.
I took a lot of damage. So I
Did
did
take
get a lot of money for that round because I did a lot of damage to things. Well, okay, to be fair, I am using a pairing that I don't normally use. I don't usually pair the Pyre guys with the Lazarus League. So this is like one of those random things that you get. So you'll see kind of a different person every time you use one of these trains.
Sure.
Gain arena. I didn't want that.
I like the plague doctor is just doing a little sway
dance.
back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very happy while messing with that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got some health back from my pyre, and I'm gonna try to upgrade. Oh. Yes. I should have done that other thing second, because I could have grafted that onto my pyre dragon. Ooh. Alright. So these are room cards, so basically, if I draw those, each stage of the train is a floor. And so you can basically give the whole floor a buff.
Gotcha.
Also, the music in this game slaps. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was not what I was expecting.
Yeah,
but
it's very metal.
Yeah. Is there if you were to have a successful run? I'm assuming you've had like a run where you've finished.
Oh yeah, plenty. That's how I've unlocked all these characters. I got that on the first one.
How like long is an average run? A successful?
Ooh,
Like an hour? Under an hour?
Maybe a little over an hour. Yeah, I guess it just depends on your build and how quickly you can take down enemies.
Sure.
Mine are probably faster because I always play the game at 2x speed, maybe 3x speed. So yeah, we were playing at 1x speed, and you felt how much slower it was.
Oh
so
yeah. It felt like everyone
I always play on 2x.
moving through molasses. Yeah.
It's good to play that lower speed at the start when you are learning how everything works.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, after that, yeah. Grandpa.
R.I.P. Grandpa.
I need more spell cards. That's how I need to get rid of these people that are these things that are giving them regen.
That's not good.
Yeah. Well, this build is tough. I don't know what I want to do. Alright, do that. Do that. Get rid of this. Keep sacrificing these things.
You monster.
But then because of that piece of equipment I attached to my dragon, he's got armor now.
Hell yeah.
So no damage will happen to him until they clear out all the armor on him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing real bad. I should not. I'm definitely not going to win this run. So this is the major boss of the last part of this first act.
He's got 718 health.
Yeah, you got a lot of health. You got to do a lot of damage to him before he gets to you. All right. So then I just gave that room a buff. That should take care of that. I'm gonna lose him too early, which is really gonna hurt me. Shit. Yeah, there's the big thing about this game is there's a lot of different status effects to learn.
Yeah, yeah.
Like so many different, like, I mean, just look at all the numbers on him. Like, what does all this mean, right? So, like, he's got multi-attack, so he hits me 2 times. Got his health, got his pyro-gel stacks that I've been adding to him, and then that's the indicator for a multi-strike.
Does the game have like a good good onboarding? Like, obviously you mentioned a ton of people who are playing this are going to be folks who put bunch of time into the original Monster Train, but like how newcomer friendly to the series / genre do you think this game is?
That's a good question. I would say this is one of the harder onboarding ones, I would say.
Gotcha.
Just because of, I mean, they only start you with 2 clans, so like you really get to learn the 2 clans that you start with before you really get into the meat of it. Doesn't exactly make it easier.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that sets it apart, like I said, is kind of the different floors on the train.
Yeah.
And so I think understanding how to best like optimize where you're doing your damage, how much damage you're doing, that can get a little.
You're kind of spinning a lot of plates, like knowing
Yeah.
You know what to focus on, the things that are on the bottom or the things that are about to get to the top of the train car.
Yep. So there we go. I'm actually going to win this because I stacked enough pyro gel on him that every time he takes a hit from me, I do 50 extra damage.
Hell yeah.
So even though my attack is only 20, I'm going to take out all that
You're doing
health.
70 every hit.
Yep. And now I'm really going to make sure he's dead. I should have got rid of that card, but oh well. Yeah. There we go. So that was the first major boss, so I get a card. I get a new character.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I like this one.
The hulking
And
mass.
then you get an enhancement. So this basically enhances your pyre and your train.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to do Hell's Flame because then I'm actually going to be able to use 2 more cards per turn.
Oh, nice.
Up to 2 more cards because each card you use uses a flame.
Oh, gotcha.
Get some health back. So after every act, you get to upgrade your main hero.
Nice.
So do that. This one, I love this one. You get to duplicate a card you already have. Ooh. So cool thing about this is, before I do that, I'll show you exactly why that is a super, super powerful thing to have. So I'm going to give him multi-strike. And extra damage.
So these are upgrades you buy, and then you place them on a specific card in your deck?
Yes. got some extra money, so I'm gonna re-roll and get another round. This is why I like earning lots of money right up front. Okay, and then the duplication is a free thing, so I get to duplicate one card. And so I'm gonna duplicate this magma cultist because he apply every time I do a. Oh, I fucked up. Never mind. There's one that every time you strike a character, they apply Pyrogel. This one does every time you do a spell, they apply Pyrogel. So I wanted the strike one because that's why I added multi-strike. Recording and trying to play this game is very hard.
This is the monster train.
Trying to read everything will keep everything interesting.
There's no stopping the monster train.
This is going to help a lot by having two of these. I'm going to put one on each level. So they're basically going to act as my tank while he sits in the back and applies Pyrogel to them. And then when I get the next card that I want, the strike one, it's basically going to sit behind him, and like on the boss run, when every time they strike him, they add Pyrogel, so it keeps stacking the entire time. You don't need so this, I'm going to really buff this guy now.
Buff boy.
So silence takes away their ability, basically.
Okay.
And so normally he would be reanimated when he dies. But because I put that piece of equipment on, he's now silenced and he won't use that ability. Which is fine.
That's bad, right? You want him to reanimate when he dies. Your own guy. Don't you want him to reanimate when he dies?
You do, but I buffed him up so much that he's going to be able to like basically tank a lot of damage on that last round.
Gotcha. So that's essentially again,
essentially what you're doing is prepping for the last round of each wave. Or each run. So what I like to do is I like to try to cause as much damage on this first round as I can.
Yeah. So
that I don't have to like overstack up here and basically screw myself at the end. Okay, so now... Oh, wait, wow. Alright. This is... Now he's gonna do even more Pyrogel stack because of that piece of equipment I added to him with this Cursed Dragon staff. There's a lot to explain about this game. I should have like had a notepad next to me.
Yeah, no, this genre as a whole is a relatively complicated one. They got a little imp in the back.
Yep, got rid of him. He gets me gold. Yeah, he did. Alright. So that's gonna help. So that room card I just added, every time they attack me, they take 8 damage now because every time I summon somebody in, they get spikes. Little red things.
Nice.
You like that. And you've got that taken care of. Yep. Yeah, I think I find these games so addicting just because of all the different builds you can make, and then like the strategy really does feel different almost every run. Like there's not any run that you can just kind of plan for and have a strategy that's going to work every time because you don't know what you're going to get.
I mean, it almost...
Which some people really don't like. I know a lot of people don't like that, like RNG stuff. I don't mind it anymore.
Yeah. It, I feel like there's a link between the kinds of people who like this and the kinds of people who like those sort of infinite options that come from being really into like a competitive multiplayer game. You know, which obviously you have a big history in those, and so I can like 100% see the link between, you know, being really into Halo or Siege or any of those games, and then being into a roguelike deck builder like this, where every run presents itself with a different challenge that you have to react to on the fly.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting it. Like that, getting better through repetition can be a lot of fun. I don't want to consume that. I'm getting into a pickle.
Ozzy's in a pickle.
Of that.
I believe in you.
Final wave. Big boss guy. So every time he strikes me, he does sap to my characters, which lowers their base attack.
That's not good.
It's upsetting. And I'm only gonna do 50 damage to him. That's not good either. Alright, we're gonna change that. Ugh, my pyre's gonna take some damage. We'll see. Maybe I can stack enough pyre gel on them that I get away with it. It's gonna be scratching the edge of my teeth on this one.
I don't think scratching the edge of your teeth is the same.
Yep, that is not a thing.
If you're scratching the edge of your teeth,
Barry was behind me scratching his ears, and that's where that came from.
You just see a dentist if you're scratching the edge of your teeth.
Oh, here we go. Now I'm gonna do some damage. Still not a ton, but it'll be a good amount.
Hell yeah. Uh-oh.
Literally sapped all of my attack away.
Rude.
I couldn't do anything. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna actually make out of this pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, you get big old sap, so just a couple hits will do it. You are getting sapped. Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the life steal on him. So basically life steal, you get back the amount of life based on the amount of damage that you do.
Yeah.
So he was doing ooh, I like this. That's a good room card. Anytime they come into that room, they immediately get 10 unstable damage. I don't know what it's like for you, but when I leave my house, I get 10 unstable.
Unstable damage? Yeah, that happens. Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
Alright, so equipment or a room card. How about an organ harvester?
Nothing evil about that.
Anytime I slay something, I get an upgrade. Ooh. Alright. Well. Let's do another one of these guys. Oh, 3 of them now.
Oh my god, all the hulking masses.
And now I get to buy an artifact, which will add up to here to this row. You can fill up this entire row with artifacts, by the way.
Oh, they're like modifiers?
Yeah. So this one's gonna be good. This Fyra's Inferno. Every time a dragon hits somebody, they add Pyre-Gel 5 on them. So now, that multi-strike guy, as soon as he attacks somebody twice, every time he attacks them, he's gonna add 6 Pyre-Gel on them.
That's huge.
Which, yeah, when you think about how much that stacks at the end, like on a boss, if you defend him enough.
You know, one of these big boys on each level?
Yes. Well, not yet. My next card I'll expand the floors. Or my next upgrade I get will expand the floors.
What does expanding the floors mean?
These little dots right here. These tell you how many characters you can have there, and each character is like 1, 2, 3, 4 dots.
Okay, gotcha. So you could put like 5 little guys or a big guy and 2 little guys or whatever.
Correct. That's how they balance it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Dragon's Tooth was very good on him, so anytime he attacks, I get 45 health back.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah. So this floor is now going to have Unstable, so basically Unstable is another status effect. Once their health reaches that number, they die.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll save this. I think this is Monster Train is, I think my close to my favorite of all of these roguelike deck builders.
What
what's
the thing that separates it, you think, with this one? Like, is there a single element that puts it over the top, or is it just a bunch of small things it does that really pique your interest?
Yeah, I think it's just a bunch of small things. Definitely, like I kind of said earlier, just the variety of builds you can make.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Uh-oh. I might be in trouble.
Oh no.
Wait, that was a spell card? That wasn't a room card? Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention to the acid card.
Oh no.
Ooh. I better get smart here. Alright, so you are dead. I need to get rid of you. Thank you. Uh-oh. You're dead. You're gonna take half your health with you. That should be enough. There we go. So you can kind of see what I've been doing at the bottom floor. I have a dragon on this floor, and I have a dragon on the floor above me too. These both are dragon cards.
So it's adding a bunch of pyre damage or whatever.
So every time they move, they're coming up with a stack of almost 30 pyre gel, which is really high. And I also have this card on this floor, which is incant. So anytime I cast a spell, they also get pyre.
Oh, nice.
So definitely helps.
Yeah, so then by the time they get to the top floor, they should be relatively easy for your guy to take them up.
Yep. Exactly. Normally, if I had all the cards I wanted, there would be a guy on the first floor that's absolutely just buffed up and can take a lot of damage. I can't really use any of these. Need to do more damage. Oh wait, you're gonna reanimate. I might squeak this one out too. Oh shit, you need to die. How are you gonna die? How am I gonna get rid of you? This way, I'm gonna get rid of you like that. There we go. Ha! Smart. Some like super talented Monster Train player is gonna be in the comments like, what is this guy doing? I think I'm completely good at this game. And they're like, no, you're real bad.
Oh, this guy's got so much health.
Yeah, he also has Titan Skin, which reduces his damage per stack.
Oh wow.
And he doesn't lose it until he takes hits. It's really annoying.
You are stacking up pyre gel on him.
Ooh, what happened there? Oh,
he's an old man.
Well, he had over 1,000 damage, and then I did something that caused him to get it back. But it's okay. He's gonna be so stacked with pyre gel huge. When he gets to me, he's in trouble. Yeah. No way I lose this. Yeah. Just for good measure. Sometimes I can kill them before I even start the thing with spells.
One hit will do it.
Moneymaker. I've never seen that guy before. He's cool. Wealthy Whelp.
I like him. Little chubster.
Looks like Musk.
Just a little chubster.
Look at his belly.
Look at him.
Looks exactly like Elon Musk. I can't see if you were laughing at that or not, but I'm gonna assume you were.
I was giving a big thumbs up. Camera wasn't there.
Alright, yes, this is the one I always want, this large stone.
Nice.
This is gonna make somebody very powerful. Well, not yet. Shit! Wait. Ah! I wanted another character. Here we go. Well, alright. We are going to make You very powerful. And I'm gonna make you even more powerful. There we go. Worked. And on to the boss.
Hell yeah.
This is the second major boss. She don't look very scary, but then you see she has 2800 health.
Got cherubs. I'm worried about anything with cherubs.
Huh. Let's get that. And you. And you. Okay. So essentially to win this fight, I really just have to stack her with Pyrogel every chance I get. So every time she takes damage, just does a lot of damage.
How many rounds is it until she comes out?
She's already available. I'm already available to hit her.
Okay.
She won't start her like true attacks until after 7 rounds.
Gotcha.
So basically, yeah, just gotta keep chipping away at her any chance I get.
Yeah.
Also, that character you just saw, he just skipped the floor. He just ran all the way up here.
Incredibly rude.
So if they have haste, they can skip a floor. Don't like haste. Let's add you here. Keep adding Pyrogel to you. Add that. Yeah, some of the RNG in this really just comes down to when you get certain cards.
Sure.
So like, I really need some of my equipment cards to do all the damage that I really need to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I like how I just sent out this old guy to die. This old geezer guy to die.
Rude. Incredibly rude. That poor man.
He just sounds like tired when he gets into the thing. Like,
man.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad news if I lose this tank guy down here right away. Because then I lose my dragon down there, which brings all that extra damage.
You know what? Some folks have said the cherub, impossible to beat Queen of the Cherubs. Sorry, Lord of the Cherubs. My apologies.
Ooh. That up there. There we go. That's going to help. So is that. Oof. Can't let anybody else touch my pyre. I got 36 damage left. It's getting dicey. Because I don't have to just beat the boss, I have to keep my pyre alive too to get to the boss.
That's too tough.
Okay. Yeah, I need you to reanimate. Need you for that. Just like upset that I hit her with that. No, he's gonna die. Shit. I fucked up. I can undo my turn if you can do that once.
What did you screw up?
I wasn't really paying attention. I need to find a way to keep him alive. There we go. I keep him alive by doing that. So this piece of equipment, anytime I kill something with him, he gets to reanimate one time. So,
oh, nice.
You know, through the 3 or more rounds that I have, if he kills 3 people, he gets to come back 3 times. Super necessary. I've got life steal on both of them. Okay. That should be... you're gonna do 8 damage up there. I don't like that. Okay, I can suffer it though. Lots of decisions to make right now.
Seriously.
It's stressing me out. Ugh. That damage shield hurt.
Sweet furnace.
20. I don't think I'm winning this round. Though I said that before. Oh, he's too big to put anywhere.
Oh no, Junkster. You got your sad old man you could put anywhere.
Should... do I want to do damage to you? I gotta do damage to one of you. Yeah, you gotta get out of here. Okay, you're... Oh, yeah, I gotta switch that. Oh, well, he's gonna die. That's not good. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be able to put the big guy down there if I get his card in the next round. No! Oh, I'm in trouble.
Rip.
Oh,
Being
wow.
incredibly rude to your furnace.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not. Unless he gets his ability. Okay, I got his ability. I might survive this. Oh my god, I'm not gonna survive that. Woo. Real scary. Just keep stacking things on you. I'm gonna just start stacking that floor. Because clearly things are not gonna go well down here. Give me that. Okay. It was real dicey there. There's a chance I maybe squeak this out. Or I could be completely screwed right here. Oh god. Yeah, it's... Oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh boy. Let's do it. Oh my... No! I'm gonna lose.
No!
Wait. No, I'm not.
You know what? This is just the dangers of the monster train. What happens?
We'll see. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna lose. I don't have enough. Only got 75 damage. He's gonna get 2 attacks on my pyre. No. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he had the pyre gold stack. I forgot. I'm safe.
Your train is barely hanging on.
Oh, I'm not gonna be safe from this though.
No.
It's over. It's
You'll be
Jover.
able to take out everyone except the Queen of the Cherubs.
No, I'm not gonna take out these guys. They're gonna get up to do attack before I do.
Rude.
And dead.
Damn.
I'm very sad.
What a train.
Well, I made
How many
it
battles?
almost to the end.
Hell yeah. So you give Monster Train to a big ol' reco to anyone who enjoyed the first or enjoys roguelike deck builders?
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, I've already put 50 hours in this game. They added this thing, which is a dimensional portal, so you take on like basically challenges. So if you've played Wild Frost, kind of similar to that, they give you kind of pre-built stuff to challenge you with. I haven't messed with that yet. You can customize the look of your train if you want.
Hell yeah. Now you're talking.
So it's the logbook, which basically shows you all the runs and all the unlockables you've done. So anytime you turn a card gold, that means you mastered that card.
Oh, nice.
Shows you all the different cards, all the different enemies, so kind of an encyclopedia. So there's still things like I put 50 hours in this and I still haven't unlocked everything yet.
All the different cards, yeah.
Yeah,
I have a feeling
there's a bunch of artifacts I haven't gotten to yet.
A ton of positive hype for this game leading up to its launch at the back half of May, and I have a feeling this is going to be a biggie, especially for the fact that it's just on everything. It's on PC and PlayStation and Switch and Xbox and everything.
This is like what some of the story stuff looks like, just really goofy dialogue.
Incredibly goofy. I like these dragons, though. These are good dragons.
Yeah. I will have the gold for you soon. Never shave a cave with a poor dragon.
There you go.
So yeah, that's Monster Train. I don't remember what the release date is. I don't know if you have that pulled out.
Yeah, it is May 21st.
Oh yeah. It's a long ways away from when we're recording this, so who knows? Maybe things will change. I know they're adding in a Cult of the Lamb character card.
Oh, very cool.
Be able to play with that little weird guy.
Yeah, I believe this is published by like a subsidiary of Devolver, at Big Fan Games. Which I think it's
Big Fan Game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, fully recommend Monster Train 2. I absolutely adore this game. It's one of my most played games of the year, and Monster Train 1 I easily have over 200 hours in, so
hell yeah.
Very, very much recommend play it. So thanks for tuning in this episode of Discovery Queue, and we'll see you back here for the next episode, where I will probably not be checking out a roguelike deck builder for once.
Lies, I bet you will. Bye everyone.
It's a good chance.